Peace and blessings, chit chat. Afrocentric home design chit chat. I just finished eating. See how my body takes it. My body's still going through it, but I'm waiting to hear from this Eric's aunt. Let me tell you about Eric. Let me tell you about Eric in the best way. For those who don't know, my neighbor, I live in Ghana, I live in the Volta region, and I live on the countryside. And my neighbor lives next door. His name is Eric, and he's very, very helpful to me in so many ways. So we planted a lot of plantain and banana trees, some lemongrass. The pawpaw doesn't seem like it's turning right, but I think it could still change. And the pawpaw, I'm going to create some sweet potatoes and cocoa yams and yeah, all the little stuff too. Maybe some bell peppers, but I want them to turn red. I want them to be red so we can see how that happens. So yeah. Hey Kristen, how are you? Hey, hey. So y'all, I attempted to do two videos on my other channel trying to warn this woman about this man. And I just go into, I'm too truthful and too, it's cold. It's cold. It's a hard pill to swallow. And so I don't leave it up, but I'm just gonna, know that I can't really, it's not for me to do it and that I gotta let it go. So I'm gonna let it go and that's what we're on this channel so we can talk about other things. So this morning, because I didn't get much sleep because I had a lot on my mind and this was also those to do or not to do, to be or not to be type thing. That's true, Diana. Diana, you're right. I feel like that's really it. I do. I was saying hormonal, but yeah, I feel that you're right. It's the shift that is occurring, and we're feeling it. We're feeling, especially the light workers, yes, and it's Mercury retrograde too. Oh, so affect all Leos is right because it's in Leo, isn't it? Or it's affecting the Leos because we're going into it. We might be in Leo too. I don't know, but you're right. Mercury is retrograde. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I know. I know. That's why I guess I'm revisiting the past too. Old things are triggering me, remembering things. And I'm already sensitive, the light workers, and then the shift, it is a planetary shift too. That's why everything is happening. I mean, like a real new world is coming, and we all will be affected by it before it even gets here. Because before something new comes, something old got to be dismantled, and it's happening. So I guess our own selves are being dismantled too, and we can use Mercury retrograde to help us to see, to go back to those things, because that's where they are. They're in the past, but but the body believes that it's happening right now. So yeah, it's a lot of shifting, and whether it's going back or forward, but yeah, major shifts. So yeah, thank you, ladies, for that. I lost my third youngest brother. Oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear that. You are the another sister wrote me and lost her son and her husband in the last year or so. So yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. And the shift it started already, especially that 2020 was the start. So maybe this Mercury retrograde we'll start looking at from 2020 on and all these things that has occurred and like, oh, it's almost like who's gonna move through the portal to the next world. I know we all have a limited time on Earth, but it's always still very, devastating to lose a part of ourselves. So I really send my love to you on that. Thank you for sharing it too. No, did you send me something? Did you send me your dance? Is that what you said? Did you look at my dance? You gotta tell me where would I find it? I would love to see it. Because somebody said, I check your email, because I had one sister send me email today, and I checked it, but maybe I missed it. I will check it. I will check again. I didn't check it since I last was on it, so please share again if not. And let me know if it's via email, please. So, Mr. Eric, what a wonderful young man. Just a wonderful friend and an earth angel at this point, until, proven otherwise. No. But I went to the land earlier because I didn't get much sleep and I was replaying stuff. So it kind of put me in a little slump. And so I decided that early this morning, I'm going to go to the land and I'm going to weed my vegetables that I got planted and I'm going to look at the rest of the stuff that's there. And that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. I went out there by myself because one of the things was because the grass is so tall. Let's see, the sun is taking out all the ones that is not organic to the planet. My dance is on YouTube. Diane Hodges said, thank you. I will look at it. Beautiful. Hey, Kalea. Hey, Osama bin Quinfin. Okay. Um, I will definitely look at it. Thank you for sharing it too. It's true. It's true. Sun is taking out all the ones that is not. Yes, that's true. I feel a lot more coming too, right? So yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go for a walk, and I'm gonna go on the land because the grass is really tall. So they're like low key, not so low key. I'm afraid there may be snakes in the grass, right? So I don't like to go out there unless I go with Eric. But someone's like, you got to get over these things. It's your land, you're going to have to go out there. So I put on my boots, my work boots, my snake boots. And I have my jumpsuit on and my gloves. And I got a bag that was going to be my farm bag. And I have my water in it. And I think my keys or whatever. Because I needed to water the plants just in case. And they're doing pretty good out there, by the way, the vegetables. And I weeded a little bit. And then I had another fear, and I felt so accomplished. Then I have another fear when I started walking down the farm road, the more in the bush. I was seeing a lot of dogs lately, and the dogs, I'm low key got a fear of dogs. I don't always act like it, but I do. So when I first saw the last time the dog and it followed me, I just said, well, I haven't gone since. I was like, no, this dog and no other dogs. So I asked Eric, when I take a walk down, and I showed him, which direction. If I see a dog, should I be concerned? He said, oh, don't mind them. That's the Ghanaian term, don't mind them. I said, well, what exactly do you mean by that? Like, should I just don't be scared? They'll run away from you. So I was like, okay. So I said, today I'm gonna walk. So after that, I think I took the walk first. I walked down to my favorite. I didn't keep the video up because I did a whole video talking about some stuff that I was like, you want to help people, but you don't want to put yourself in harm's way. So I took the video down. I unfortunately missed all the nature stuff. But I went to the forest one where, I stop at where all the trees are, the tall trees, big, beautiful leaves. And I prayed and I meditated. I asked for the blessings. And I just did a beautiful prayer, like to ask the universe just to bless, to cleanse, to clear. And I realized it was for all of us. It was really powerful. So I took that walk first, and then I came back, and I didn't see it. In fact, it's funny. I did see some of the townspeople, the farmers going to the farm, with some younger people, not kids, but younger. And I'm so happy I didn't see dogs today, and there was other farmers out today, which made me feel good. But right at the end of these 5 people coming down the road, the younger people, there was a black dog right behind it. It was their dog, and I've seen that dog before. And I laughed. It looked at me like it wanted to say something, but it was like, oh, my people over here, and it laughed. And I thought, I got through that. And but the land was definitely bushy, right? Then I came back and went to the land, came back. So Eric comes and says, hey, did you see the land? I said, oh, yeah, I was out there earlier. He said, they said I cut it or I weeded it. That means they cleared it, right? And I said, oh. He said, did you see it? I said, oh, no, I went this morning. It was definitely not cleared. Y'all, it's beautiful in there. The last people that cut it didn't cut it as well as the people that Eric had hired to cut it. It's beautiful, and they took a break because it's very very bushy. It's a lot of work because they're doing it straight with a machete. And they said they'll come back tomorrow to finish it. I got a nice piece of land out there, and you can see all of the plants and the trees basically that we planted, and you can see so much room for more. You can see where the house be. Eric was saying that I need to create a road because that road I walk up, no vehicle can get up there. When you're building a house, it's going to be hard for the people to get up there. And he told me that I can make a road because that bar that I don't know if you've seen, but it's a bamboo bar. That's the owners of that whole land, and they offered me a plot to purchase. That's what I'm living on, but it's my land now, but it's all of their land. And if you look through the trees, which I could never see back there, it was so bushy, you could see the bar. You could see Eric's house, which is behind the bar. Not Eric, his name is Isaac, excuse me, the other one. And he was like, so the way he got a road, you got to connect that road and build more. Basically, you do a clearing, and basically you clear for the road. This way, you can come in, when you build your house, your workers can come in. I thought that was so exciting, like, definitely creating your own road. And of course, it helps the other people as well. So I thought my house was going to be one way, but if the road's going to be in back of me, I have to show y'all. We might even walk over there. See what time it is first. It's mosquito hour, but I think we should walk over there. It'd be much better. But I'm gonna show y'all. But the road would be behind me where I thought the house was gonna face out when you come into the entrance. But then we would put a gate. Anyway, let's go. I mean, I did a 4 o'clock walk, so I don't want to land. And this is really mosquito hour. I wasn't even exaggerating. So, but I'm good. I got my long thing on. I got my work thing on. But we still gonna put on the boots. Eric was like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. And he was like, come on, let's go. I want to show you. And I went. And he was, oh, you can put on your Crocs. And I did it, but I was like, no, always put on your boots. Especially if you're an amateur like me, just put on your boots. All righty, we're gonna go see the land. I hope you enjoy it. Hey Felicia, yay! I'm so glad you caught me live too. You caught us live. Thank you. And now you're gonna go see. You're gonna go see the land. It's not even all cleared. It's halfway cleared. But you can see the coconut trees now. So we're going up there, and we are gonna see my little this little farm suit, call it my garden suit. It really got gardened. I'll be serious about it. And I love that. All right. Well, I will take a walk, but we're gonna actually hang out on the land and do land stuff. No, we're not gonna do no land stuff. We're just gonna hang out on the land. That has become my land bag. I don't know if it's gonna be that one. We might do another one. But I thought that one matched, kind of like worked with my outfit. So funny. So funny. I mean, serious. Can you imagine? I'd be like, if the government wanted to pay some money, I could design the farm outfits, If the government paid for it, I could design farm outfits for. Look at this man. Yeah, I took that one out. Okay. Look at you. Look how much this one is growing, y'all. This one got a little one too. I believe in you. And this lemongrass is just about all done, but new one will come. I believe. And I don't know why the Boko is acting weird, but it's standing up. So I'm gonna give it. This one is doing great. This one got a new one, but it don't look that happy. But we'll let it go. Let's go. Let's go to the farm. Go to the farm. But yeah, that would be so cute. That would be so cute. Be like, we want to commission you. Oh my God, we want to commission you. Oh, is that your baby? Did you have a baby out here? Nice. We want to commission you to make farmware. Ain't never do that. It never happened. That won't say never happen. No, never say never. But you like, listen. They like, look, we don't care what we wear. We is not. See, I could be cute because I ain't out here sweating. I ain't knocking some machete around. You know what I'm saying? Cut glasses, they say. So it was really. It's kind of funny. I ain't got no braces. They ain't got no braces on. They like, girl, ain't nobody. We don't care what we wear. We coming out here with the Charlie Wote. Charlie Wote. I always say Charlie Wote is a name. I think it's definitely. I think it's a God word. But it's for flip flops. And Charlie Wote, because Charlie means friend, and Wote means let's go. So they call flip flops my Charlie Wote because you can just put your feet in and go. You don't have to tie up the shoe. You get it? Like a shoe, you can't just friend, let's go. So they call the shoes Charlie Wote. I thought that was very cute. So yeah, because you just put your feet in and you go. Charlie Wote. Friend, let's go. So when you hear him say Charlie, Charlie. Now some of my people said that they actually were saying Charlie. That it was actually them, I think it was the name they heard when the white man was here. And I guess their names were Charlie, so they would call anybody, like Charlie. It's like a nickname for like friend. But because they have the accent, it comes out Chale, which is C-A, and they spell it C-H-A-L-E, which I thought was pretty dope too. Y'all getting a little, language lesson. And I ate that food and laid down, so I need to be walking. All right, so let's see. So for now, we didn't cut the front. Everything have them cut the front because we're using this front as like a barrier, like a fence. So people can't really see what's back here, and we don't want that. They say they don't really want the animals to come in. So here we go. Look, y'all. No, animals came in anyway. Get the hell out of here. Oh, sorry. God dang chicken. Get out of here. You better not be eating my food because I'll beat your butt. Sorry, y'all. Hey, Shanika. Y'all, I don't know, because sometimes I come out here, I notice when I watch it back, it be blurry. I don't know. Tell me if you can see a clear picture. But I know y'all can see this land now. And y'all know how thick it was. I'm going to run it out. I'm going to run you out. I know you from over there because I saw you before. Oh, is that a front over there? Or is that a tree? No, it's not a tree. Anywho. So remember when I went to Accra? Can y'all see? Number 3. Oh, I mean, it's kind of pixelated. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry it'd be like that. I don't like that part. But of course, I mean, it's so much bush, right? So great day to you, sis. Thank you, Diane. So y'all, this one was the first one that I brought from Accra when I moved. Remember, I bought, this is the pawpaw plant. And this is the banana plant. Oh, look, this is like a big old wishbone. Okay. And this is a banana plant. Now, you're not getting on the chickens, so you do it to watch them. But chickens are very useful for controlling bugs. Chickens eat. Okay, that's good. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, I needed that. I don't know. They annoy me. You ever could tell? I know. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me that, though. It's so important. Okay, I appreciate that so much. They're eating the bugs. That's true. I see they be eating the worms and stuff. Well, let me see. I can't have them over here trampling on my plants. I only got 4 now. I got 1 kale, 2 kale, basil, and spinach. We're going to pray. So the pawpaw is not pawpawing. If I remember correctly, because it was the pawpaw was right here. But the leaves are gone. Oh, and it's kind of loose. No, the pawpaw's not in there. Well, it's kind of in there. We'll have to wait and see. And let me show you one of the coconuts. So the first coconut is when you first walk in. Let's go find it. The first coconut is right here. So this is the first coconut. So now we're going to follow because there's a pillar. Now they got a lot to do. All that bush that you're not, because it's pixelated, you can't really see. They got more land, but they had to take a break because, it's a lot. Cause they do right here. That's the lemongrass. And then we looked at the pawpaw. Okay. Make sure I don't step on the pawpaw. I don't know where it is. And then here's the other coconut. The other coconut is right here. This is the other coconut. And you see many. Look at how fast, we've just planted this last week, and look how fast the banana and/or, because I can't tell which one, the banana and/or plantain is growing out. Just last week. Here's another one. So we did 2 coconuts. I think the other coconut is, I'm not going in the bush, but you can see all the places that we planted. If the pawpaw don't come out, it's okay. When the seed comes, we'll get another pawpaw. But all of them really is coming. Now the other coconut is, I think it's back there. I'm not going in the bush, okay? No, I ain't doing that. I think it's somewhere in here. It goes way back there. So if you can see the outline of the palm tree, I love pawpaw. They are native to Ohio where I live. Yay! They kind of taste like bananas. Oh, that's interesting. I love them. So it's one of my favorite fruits. So that palm tree, just a little beyond that, is the end of the land. So all of this still got to be cut, and that will be cut tomorrow. Of course, they won't take down the palm tree that's growing. There's another palm over there. That big palm, I think, actually technically not mine yet, because I can see my pillow. So that big palm is technically not mine. And then my neighbor's right there. That's the back of his house. But that's a palm. That's a palm. That's good. You like to know the trees besides the one I'm planting. And the other pillar is look at that beautiful tree. I wish you could see it better. Are you going to put a fence around the pillar? Yes, definitely, Kalea. Your garden's coming along beautifully. Thank you. Absolutely going to put a fence. Got to keep everything out, especially people too. And look, so all of this, so I'm way back there. I'm in the front of this big tree. So it's a lot of land, so it's a lot more stuff that you can put out here, as far as since we, kind of doing the farming thing. And then these trees, we got this tree and this tree, that's 2. Besides the palms, I think I counted 3. 1, 2, I thought I counted 3. Not that big one, but I thought it was another one. And I got to go back there and see, but we got this 1, we got 2, we got this nice big one, 3, and 4. I would say we, but it's really me. Look at that growing already. Look at that. Well, we just put this one in. Look at that. Oh my gosh, we're going to come in here. I've been in this place. They have a bar in town, and somebody has nothing but pawpaw, and they put tables under there. Oh my God, how beautiful it is. Now, let me count the trees now. Let's count the trees. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it looks like we got these over here. And I'm still might be counting wrong. It looks like 8, but I don't know. So right now we got all of this too. Let me see, my other pillar is right there. So yeah, so all of this is actually not mine, but all of this is mine. It's weird that, because my other pillar, it starts from back there. I'm gonna show you, and we still got 2 more to plant, but they're supposed to cut this too, but for now, Eric said to leave it as a barrier so people won't be looking at what's in here, and keeps, as they call the animals, out. So they won't just come up like dogs and stuff, because they'll see. So it looks bushy, because dogs know that usually if you see this, that means they can't even get in and they ain't gonna come. So let's throw them off. But so definitely need a fence one side, start building, and even start growing more. And I tell you, look at these contumely, the lucky green. Look how huge that leaf is. But some good cocoa yam there. Here's another tree. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think I counted these 2. So all this is mine. So if you go from, so you'll know, so you see we tick up in here. So the land starts from all, you think this is on my other side, but it's kind of partially yours. So if I remember correctly, my pillar, I think it's that one. Let me see. Let me see which one. No, this is my pillar here. This is my pillar. So everything on the other side. So let's just walk it. So the pillar, that means that if I walk this pillar, then literally half of this, it's like right here. Technically all of the rest is not. You know what I'm saying? All the rest is the other people's. So technically we would cut from here to here, and then okay, it's going this way. Wait, it's kind of going this way. Right. So it'll be this whole side. I mean, we're getting technical. But you can see the other people got their planting. You see them plantains? This is how big the plantains get. And this is how beautiful they're going to be. So I planted those. That's what I got a bunch. And they make more and more and more. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all these plantains, but god dang it, you never know how life goes. So my land is beautiful. I could see it. So tomorrow the boys will come back and they will do the rest. And it'll be even more beautiful. So we have gone. It is a beautiful night, evening. The way the wind blows, it's beautiful. Yeah, y'all. So the Woolly land. Oh man, I got to tell Eric tomorrow. I would like to go to Woolly since it's Sunday, because I got the land cut and it's gonna grow back so fast, and I haven't even seen it. And then that's a beautiful piece of land. The other two, I'm definitely gonna sell those two. Like I said, if I could sell it and get a good amount, what I would ask Isaac is if he's willing. I know it was hard for them to do this because Ahoy people, it's all private land, so they don't really want to be selling their land. So you want to just add a small portion. You want to add a small portion, we can go back a little further, and I would pay him for more. So this way I'm not losing, I still get land. It won't be 2 plots, but the other plot is farmland. Farmland is cheaper than the other land. But it would give me more land right in the same space. And then I will only would have the Woolly land, but that Woolly land is beautiful. Remember that first one, y'all, and it's off the road. So that one would be great. So I'm gonna talk to him, say, hey, I'll sell the other one. Let me see. Yeah, what I could get, well, yeah. And add, I won't get as much, but I don't need as much. So you'll see. We'll see. Yeah, y'all, it's my little life. My little life. That's a good one. I think we're gonna walk down the road, the other road. I think we are, we'll see. I'm still gonna get me like a walking stick or something, just to make myself feel better. Give me a nice little walking stick. Yo, walking after you eat, oh my God, it could save you from indigestion. It helps your food. If you got constipation issues, walk after you eat. You will have dump a load. I mean, it's just, I remember I lived in this neighborhood in Oakland, and it was equally half black and half Asian. The Asians would all go as a family, and after dinner they would all go for a walk. I said, what a wonderful ritual, because it's so good for you. Oh, I love it. It's my life, y'all. I'm just going to lead my little peaceful life. Thank God that God is good, okay? Because I feel like I was spared. All these little trees. No, wait, this is not. This is cassava. This is cassava. Because the way it's lined up, and yeah, cassava has that stick. I'm pretty sure that's cassava, y'all. Let me trying to learn my little stuff. Yeah, it's cassava, which is very, very popular. I guess the maize, they must have cut them yet because everybody's eating the maize. Look at these little, I like this little field of plants. Beautiful. Not in my little weeds. But yeah, everybody's eating the maize now. So the maize field, I think it was here. It's gone. Yeah. Oh, and wait, that house been there? Yeah, it looks old. So is somebody building? They coming along. Oh, this could be not that old. Somebody's building. And I love these with the yellow flowers. Green and yellow. Great combination. Fashion. Get inspired in nature, as most people say. Yeah, colors, and even like when I see that, think about like I remember having this thing. I would have these big ruffles on my clothes, but you could see some with that, like some sleeves, have little like rough, like the tree. Yo, it could be bad. Tell you, it'll be bad. It'd be bad, but I ain't got no room for all this stuff. Okay, I ain't got no room. I like these boots because protection from creepy crawlers, but if I had to run. Now this is where the maze is, but it look like it's kind of dying, so maybe they picked it off. Looks like they did. That's what they call the corn, which is it's the name, makes sense. Maze. Corn. That's the cornfield. The cornfield. We're not gonna go too far. Yeah, we're not gonna go too far. We're going to not go too far. Hello, good afternoon. Sorry, reconnect. I can't run the boots. And I said, I'm so New York will never leave me. My mind is always thinking about if I gotta run. That's the case. I take them off. New Yorkers be like planning this shit in their head what possibly could happen and how they gonna get out of it if it do. We be thinking, if I have to meet something, I'm gonna take off these damn shoes. I tell you that. I got socks on too. We be good. We be good. We be good. We be good. Oh, like I never walk this slow. I'm strolling today. We're not gonna go too far though today. But I'm strolling. Strolling. Kids, the parents are doing their thing. We definitely strolling. I go, mommy. Good afternoon. Hello. Yeah, there's some more maize. More maize. More maize. Let me see how you're doing. You have decided what type of fence, like concrete. It's a great one block. I won't do the bamboo again. That's just absolutely probably treated. And here they just seem like the bamboo is more temporary, although it's a very beautiful look. If they could do it where, they're well treated and just, I love the look of the bamboo. So that's a great question. Let me see. The other one was concrete, like, yeah, blocks. I don't like the concrete. Okay, let's look at this one. Like, I don't like the concrete. I would get it, but I gotta look at fences, sis, because I don't really know, Diane. Yes. Be nice to God's animals. It's true, Diana. The banana plant need plenty of water out. A small fence around them to protect them. Yeah, everybody, you know what, somebody else said that. Ratty said the same thing. I gotta do it. So you saying that the banana even more than the plantains? No, the plantains. Yeah, do you think the plantains need a lot too? I would love to know. I'm asking. This is not my forte, but I'm learning, willing to learn. Yeah, I think if I said I'm gonna bring water on the land. Now, I think here is what they're saying. I have to ask Ratty, but Ratty did say something to cover it. He did say that. He thought it was a little more open too, but yeah, we need a fence. But I know here, seems like, I could be wrong and I'll ask, it seems like they literally rely on the rainy season to kind of, to do the watering work. But it hasn't rained in a while. So I have to see. I mean, I heard that this is technically a rainforest, but I don't know. I can't confirm that. But somebody told me that the mayor, they call him the mayor. I'm sorry, no, they called him the, wasn't the mayor. What was the mayor? It was the assemblyman. But I'll find out. I would love to do that. I think that's a great idea. Ratchy said that. Well, Ratchy's coming tomorrow, so I'll ask him more about it. And I'll definitely ask him about the, do I need to be watering as well? Because I feel like with the greens too, if it don't rain every day, I need to be watering, you know? So it's beautiful. I'm gonna go back. So nice, not that I, but yeah, I will definitely take care of that. But he did say that to have the things around to protect it. He did before he got on land. I'm gonna ask him about it tomorrow, Diana. So thank you, because I will get that next week. Because Sunday, tomorrow Sunday, yeah, the stores are closed. But come Monday, I'll go get it for the banana plants for sure. But yeah, and also we'll talk to Ratty because Eric knows certain things, but he even said Ratty knows things that he don't know. So I will definitely talk to Ratty. Ratty's coming tomorrow so we can plant the sweet potatoes. And then I will ask him, do I still need to do that? And also, should I be having some form of water out there? Because I was going to have Eric fetch the water. We would do the water and then carry it up there. And then have my watering tank can too. Because the vegetables need the water too. It's not raining every day. When it rains, it be raining, but I know it hasn't rained in a few days. And look at all this drying out. So I figure, is that just drying out from the 3 days of no rain or? But, so it's a good question. It's a good question. Yeah. I say a fence or chicken wire sections around the veggies, yes. Either that or grow extra because the animals will come partake in all your veggies. They are inconsiderate. That's why I be shooing them away, don't I? Oh my gosh. Because I said that to Ratty. I said, Ratty, don't you think we need like a fence or something for the animals? And I said the same thing. I said that to Ratty and I said that to, because they don't know, like they grow different vegetables. These are the vegetables they grow. So their vegetables they have to consume it. Yeah, the animals don't eat those, but I did say it. So I gotta explain to them. We could do that. We could put a chicken wire around the veggies. I agree. And definitely, I know he said putting the wire mesh around. He did mention the wire mesh around there, around the trees. Yeah, banana tree. He did say that. So let me talk to him about that on Monday. Tomorrow. We'll find out, ladies. It's good questions. Because I do believe in protecting those. Because he said, I'm going to create a raised bed. I was like, oh, good, you got the wood? Like, I thought we was going to build the whole, you know what I'm saying? No, he literally raised the ground. Okay, we got that part, but what about the protection? He's like, oh, you don't need it. But again, they don't grow kale and I heard the motel's coming. And all the stuff that we grow. That sounds like a bicycle. Let's see. They don't grow all the stuff that we grow, so sometimes they really just don't know. So we gotta be educated. So I will help them out. So yes, I think that's my squirrels stole all my tomatoes. They weren't even ripe yet. Oh, I know, mad as hell. That's right. I know the animals. Oh my God, like I tell you, the chickens in Accra, they literally ate my houseplants. The ones that was outside, they ate every last one except for except for the owl. And they smart. And the cactus, they was like, yo, we ain't stupid now. But they ate every single plant. It was like it was a thing to do. Like it was a thing to do, y'all. So yeah, when I see the animals, I be like, oh no. Now don't get me wrong, I would love to have chickens one day. I would love to. Yeah, they can lay some eggs. Maybe I eat them. No, I won't eat them. I'll eat eggs. But I'm just saying, you never know. But I would love to have them. So I got to work it out. But yeah, great questions, and we will answer tomorrow. Now, the green stuff they might not know about. I'm going to call So Green that grow the veggies. I got them from them. And I'm going to ask them about that one. Cover. I'm going to cover it. It just don't hurt. Why not? I mean, why you? And then I'm going to say, Reggie, you said that the banana trees need covering. See, now you know they need covering. Now you know sentence here. You see that they don't protect the plant. I guess they cool it. But let's go look at Eric's family's yard because they got the mesh around their trees. Let me show you. Let's go over there and see. So yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. I think it's the right thing to do. Eric was like, then you can grow some pepe, which is peppers. I was like, I don't never eat no peppers. We never grow no peppers. Maybe some bell peppers, but that's about it. And they always do green. So let me ask you, do all peppers turn a color? Like, how do you get the red peppers? Was it green first, or was it red first and turn green, or was it green and turn red? Somebody share that with me. Different color peppers. How does that work? Or do you have to plant that variety? You really ever see red peppers here? Really? They like the green peppers, but is it the same peppers? Just, I don't know. Let's see if Eric's family will me looking. Eric's family got a beautiful yard. Cute little girls. I'm the star attraction. But this one right here is a star attraction. This is cute in every single way. How are you? You both look so beautiful. You're very welcome. I like her hair too. She got beads, they're pretty. And the skirt is just high fashion. All right, I'll see you, bye-bye. High fashion, though. They said it was high fashion in it. This is how my living room is supposed to look. Okay, I'm gonna show you Eric's family's. See, look, it's about to pour rain. But it's not gonna rain. But that place in there was drenched. It was like it was sinking inside the farmland. Let's see how this is doing. Let's see. I just want to see if it got the smell. Very light. But I'll keep it out here. So I don't smell nothing no more. Okay. Yes. Yes, not the greens, especially kale and collards. As soon as they sprout, otherwise caterpillars eat them. They'll eat your whole plant in a day. Wow, thank you, Sneaker. I'm gonna make sure I do that. Yes, and you said they do, so they start off green, then they turn colors the longer they're on the vine. I'm gonna make sure they do that. Then they turn yellow, then orange. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you for that information. You helped me a lot. Oh, I'm gonna get out your way. Get out your way. Get out your way, okay? Get out their way. Because they ain't gonna trample me over. Get out the way. Out their way. Where's the rest of them? They late. When they coming? They coming. Oh, they're gonna go that way. I should hang out with him one day. Walk the sheep with him. The shepherd boy. I should do that. I think that would be so cool. Look at that. See, you gotta watch them because they'll go other places. And he's fussing with them. He's fussing at them like, watch the dang things. Okay. But we talked about netting your plants, right? I'm in total agreement with what y'all said. Eric family doing it. As you talk about something like this is a great idea. Net it. It's a great idea. About to be done. I know Eric's family, but they got so much beauty. Is she out here? I don't know if I see her now. But they got so much beauty out here. They got everything, it's all set up nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna ask Eric about that. The cocoa tree don't have no love. The landlord ain't giving no love, and they act like it too. They be producing some dry cocoa. And one day I'll take on the challenge. We'll have to see. And the compost is just a big mess with a whole bunch of bugs because Eric ain't turning it. I got to get up in there. And we got to add some more dryness to it. It's too wet. But I'm going to go today. I'm going to look up compost so I know I got this thing right. Because it's hot enough. It's definitely worms coming in. So much good. I would be sitting on the couch. So definitely, I will net them greens. I'm gonna net them greens tomorrow, okay? Melons and okra, yes. Okra, they love okra here. I definitely probably need to grow the okra, and that's so I can grow mine organically too. So Sheikah, this is a great idea. Melons too. The melons, I eat melons so much here. The melons galore. I would love to do the melon because no melon, they got 3 seasons of melons, or at least 2 to 3 seasons of melons. Sis, that's how much. So you know the climate. Yes, I will do it. So the okra flowers are beautiful. I'll do it. I'm gonna do the okra. Peppers and tomatoes, are biennials, would be plants that you can have for multiple years. Nice. I like plants a lot. You can say, I love that you love. You so dope. I love you for it. I would love to grow tomatoes too, only because again I can grow it organically. Yeah, I don't want to spray it because I do love that, and I'm gonna do the okra. Do you know you're the second person today? Synovia, if you watch this back, she was asking me. Well, she was asking me, do I eat the okra? And I said, the okra sometimes give me a stomach ache, but I think it's not organic. That's the thing. Like, so Goddess, she went and took this class. The only like young people was only. She was the only older woman I loved her for. It was a 6 weeks program. It was a little off in a place called Winchi, Ghana, and it was a 6 week. It's a 6 week program. You was there every single day. You stayed there. You farm. You learn and you learn organic farming, and you learn every day for 6 days. And you pulling, you picking, you weeding, and you learn all the techniques and how to do it. And she came back, which I knew because when we first got here, a lot of people, I mean, everybody was here like, oh, the food and the fruits and vegetables in Ghana are organic. Organic. It's not true. Some of them are pesticides. I was going by up to my farm and somebody was putting the pesticides down to cut the weeds. Ours is all bush, and you see how we will get somebody to do it by hand. Some people don't do that, of course. So some of them put the weed aside. I don't want none of that. And a lot of the vegetables, so sometimes too, my stomach's not right, whatever. A lot of things would be, because I remember in the States, I think my chances that I was getting organic foods, I believe that I was. And so I say a lot. There's a lot of foods that I don't eat. I haven't eaten like the okra because they probably spraying it like crazy. But I would love to. That's a good food for you. It's good for everything. It's good for, you know what it's good for? It's good for vaginal atrophy and dryness. I mean, basically, for a woman to balance her hormones. Good for that. It's good for easy labor and childbirth. It's actually great for the skin too. But yeah, that's some good stuff. I'm going to grow okra. And you told me about the flowers too. I love me some flowers. Thus the outfit. Yeah, we're gonna do that. About to do that. Well, I could go take a nap right now. This feels good up here. It's 2 different vibes. Here you can see everything, and you're a little higher on this porch. So I like that vibe. And then with my gazebo, it's more like a hug. You kind of in the cut, on the under. I like them both. I love the sound. I guess that sheep, he didn't go, huh? Now he upset. He like, where's the family? The warm breaks down the things you put in the compost. Yeah, the warm is great. The warm is, and it looked like, honestly, when I looked in there, it looked black like it's some dirt, like it might be, but we haven't turned it for a while. And it's very hot. You can feel the heat when I put the next scraps in. But I got more food scraps than I think I do the dry stuff. I started off building it right, but I don't know, I think every once in a while, do you still have to put the dry. Anybody know? Do I still like even over time still have to make sure I have the brown, the cutting, and then the green, because all that they cutting on the land, I thought some of that could go in the compost. What y'all think? But when I opened it, it looked black down there like it's some dirt. So the heat, we got that. They say to keep it more on the ground, like don't put it. So I got it on the ground because you want the worms to come. I know the worms coming. I know the worms came because that's what the chickens be eating. I noticed that the chickens be eating the worms and other stuff like you said, insects. So I'm gonna let them do their thing. Thank you for that reminder. It's very important, and I gotta be kind to the chickens. I be trying to get rid of them, like no, but I'm gonna give you some chicken wire. That's what I'm gonna get. But I do. I wouldn't want them to get hurt. I don't want them to get those toxics to make them sick. I wouldn't want that. But yeah, so any compost information. So what I did with the compost is the orange container. And I went online and it said that you should do, I forgot how many holes on the top, which I did, holes on the bottom, which I had, and then holes at the perimeter around. And I had the welder guy do the holes. So we got the perfect size holes. I started off with the brown, the green, and of course the food scraps. And did you supposed to put a little soil too? I don't know if I put soil. But I mean, when I look in it, when I open it, it looked black down there. It looked black. It looked like soil to me. So I got to look at it. You remind me that I need to go turn my compost. Yeah, the turning is important, huh? Yes, I was told that every time you add greens, yeah, that makes so much sense. And that's why I said it's really wet there because we don't have, I don't have the brown. And I got all that cut that they cut on the land. It would be some perfect brown because there's a lot of dry brown ones. I would bring that over and put it in. You can also put your veggie scraps. Yes, I put the veggie scraps and I put the fruit and the veggies. But I was wondering, so yeah, I should be adding the brown, huh? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it because it does need some dryness to kind of soak up. Because right now it's very wet in there. I will show y'all, but every time I open it, it be some other flies and stuff. So the black is rich soil. That's what I figured, Diane. I said, every time I open it, it looked black and like soil. I said, well, it's working. It dang sure is working. One thing about good, I guess, here is it's warm all the time, so you don't have to compete with the different weather, the changes, right? The climate changes um, in different countries. So I like that part. I noticed though, I want to clean that area out where it is and make sure I push it. I'll show you. I want to make sure I push it's the orange container. Push it inside more because I think the water when it rains gets inside of maybe it might not be the rainwater, it could be, but it's also if that water overflows, which I do while I'm sitting here. I do want to give us some more water. I could tell the water was. I want to fill up the poly tank. You'll hear it in a minute. It's going to poly tank. I'm gonna fill it up. This way, when it fills up, I can still be here. But when the poly tank fills up, it overflows, and then maybe that's the water going. But I do notice that. But it could be the rain too. So I need me and Eric to spend a day cleaning that out and pushing that compost bin in the back. I'm gonna add the brown. Yeah, you can add stuff from the yard as long as whatever you cut down or pull wasn't sick. Oh, you are so good. I thank you. Also, don't put weeds in there. The black stuff is soil. Okay, the compost. Yeah, thank you. I'll give thanks. But don't put, okay, that's good because I ain't been putting much brown stuff at all. So now I know when I do. So you got to make sure your cut wasn't sick. I'm gonna probably just take the brown stuff from maybe around here. Oh, but that brown stuff that's falling from the cocoa tree, that plant looks sick. So I'll be careful. Um, okay. So let's see. With stuff from the yard, if it's not dried out, it's considered greens. Okay. Oh, if it dries in the brown, okay. You can also add the scraps from your house plants. Got you. That's good to know. But you say that from the yard, since they cut it, it's still wet. Yeah, if it was dried, it would look brown. So I gotta look for the brown. I need some brown. Okay, it's called worm casting. Worm casting is very expensive here if you purchase in the store. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, I think I thought I might have heard that, but I was watching something. It was like, oh, it needs worms, but it was showing that if it's in a warm environment and you got it on the ground, that it would attract the worms, and we attract worms, honey. You turn around, the worms come. So, okay. So I know the worms is over there doing their job, so I'm blessed. I hear what you're saying. I ain't got to go get them or buy them. Yeah. But I do need some brown. So where do I get the brown from? Just dried leaves, but they can't be sick plant. Let me work this out. But yeah, I think there's some soil down there, y'all. I think there's some soil down there. This is a great environment for a lot, y'all. Always being warm. I mean, it's a great environment for a lot of other stuff too, right? You don't want always being warm. That the rainy season is 6 months and the dry season is 6 months. And up here it's proper. You know, there was a time that Accra didn't really still rain in the rainy season. But they, like I said, people have been telling me they've been having rain and they don't know what to do down there because they don't really have the rain. They cut off all the trees, cut down the trees. So it's really disturbing them because everything floods. Oh my God, it'd be a mess. But here we have proper rain season. I love that. The dry season, I don't know, I have to go somewhere else. Dry season be brutal. I want to talk about dry. Now that's where you get some dry, some browns. Oh, everything be brown, child. The whole place be brown, okay? Oh, child. That one right there. But yeah, I don't like the dry season. It's summertime. It'd be 112 degrees. You know you don't want the lights to go up during that time. It's nothing but sun, pure. There's no rain. Ugh. I don't like the dry season up here, but we'll get through. We'll get through. Maybe we'll get an air conditioner by that. I don't know. It'd be so hot. It's so dang hot. And it'd be dry. You go outside. Your nose burns. Yeah, it's not nice. Everything's dusty. Nothing's green. I'm a fair weather friend. I'm one of them people. Fair weather friend. Okay, let's see. Yes. The browns dry it out. Right. Exactly. Unless you want it moist. Yeah, exactly. I know we need the brown. Like I can see it in there. It's very, very moist. Because I'm putting things like watermelon in there, scraps, and, you know, I stopped watering for a while, but I mean, because I haven't eaten, but there was a lot of watermelon. And of course, but I've got a lot of banana peels. I probably eat more bananas than anybody ever. So I know the banana peels is great for the plants, the soil. So I know the bananas. So it's banana peels, probably some apple, like he had apple core. A lot of watermelon was at one time. When the purple come was going to be those scraps. Yeah, pears sometimes. But there's a lot of watermelon, so it's got to kind of getting real saturated. We haven't had watermelon in a while, um, so yeah, let me keep reading. Yeah, the tried plant materials. Okay, I thought about. So I went old bags, toilet paper rolls galore. I got those. Even boxes you don't care about the ink being printed on it. Just let the green stuff from the yard. Just let the green stuff from the yard dry, and voila, you got browns. Thank you. Perfect. And I definitely can do the toilet paper rolls. Plenty of those. Boxes, I think I don't have a lot of boxes, but the toilet paper rolls, they need to do that. That's great. It's recycling. I love it. Yeah, drive. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all be helping me so much because that one, I don't know, but I want to know. I appreciate y'all so much. It's like y'all knew them plants wasn't gonna grow in there. It was like y'all, you ain't got enough. There's not enough sun coming through, and it wasn't. So I'm gonna sit here and wait for this water to finish because it'll overflow and I want to catch it. I gotta turn it off from here. I love having the water, y'all. water from the ground that never stops. It's like, I don't know, that's magical to me. It's magical. Water in the ground? Get out of here. Of course, I guess that's the sea level. I don't know. I don't know. Like, how does it work? I don't know. I'm about to look it up. I'm about to go look. I'm about to learn some stuff. But, yeah, I got a great life. I'm cozy. I'm so cozy after walking in the breeze. Y'all, the breeze is breezing. It's nice. You have the sound of the sheep. Child, let me just tell y'all, I ain't used to this. What I mean is, it ain't like, oh, I don't even hear the birds anymore. I be still hearing them. Be like, yo, I love it. Oh, I be hearing the birds still. I love the sound of the sheep I love it all. Like I said, if you need to heal, this is where you do it. That's why this is Healing from the Heart Center. Come on, let's go in there. Let's give our heart center some love, because you can see me, I'm about to be out on the couch. I'm about to be out. I'm snoring in a minute. But once I put the fans in, you really will be able to sleep out here because it keeps the mosquitoes away. I'm going to listen out for the water. I don't know. It's a hand thing that I don't like it, Hey, beautiful house. Someone of y'all will be coming in here. Some of y'all are going to be coming in here into your own space. And very spacious, I might add. Wait till I get I better go in here because this keeps hope alive when you come in here. Yeah. I know I got to get a bigger table. I'm just looking at stuff. I get a beautiful table, but of course, scale-wise, it's not there. It's just here now. And then I'll use that as a desk. It'll be somebody's desk. So that'll be fine. It'll be me over here. We're going to get a beautiful long table. Oh, we got all this space. I mean, it's a lot of space. Kitchen, I'm going to have the cabinets. You know what? Let's go look. Because you know how I make things happen if I sit and point to it and talk about it. That's why it ain't happening. So let me tell you what we're going to do here. You heard it 1,000 times. Hear it 1,000 more. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put the gates on the door. We're going to build another shelf to go in between there, so we're going to use it, maximize the space. And we're going to have another one that goes in there. This one's just going to be just the way it is, but it's going to have a gate on it. I was going to do the whole thing with ratchet and bamboo, because bamboo's so dope. I think I'm going to go maybe traditional, this wood, and Eric and the black contact paper, which I'm not really feeling the contact paper, but I kind of think like what would be best for traffic, So we'll see about the cabinets, but they're going to be nice. They're going to be cabinets, one on this wall, and then the underneath. That means all of this, which is really not that much, will go into the cabinets. Some things will be underneath because I still got pots and pans I got to bring in. And this is my one burner, but I'm going to take that. I got a 2-burner one. I'm going to put that in here. And that will be, and then we're going to put this outside because I want to catch the rainwater. When the real rain, I'll have that. And refrigerator's great. We'll scrape it. We'll clean the floors really nice. The kitchen is ready. It just don't look, it's just organization, but the kitchen is absolutely ready. Once I really get together, maybe I'll put a painting over here. You have to be careful adding box cover because a lot of boxes on the spring. Oh. We're shipping from, okay, thank you. Yes, Dr. Jam, how are you? Hey, I have to give you one, and I will get it. I will get it this week. Wait to the garden party. Hey, welcome. I will definitely get one when I go to the post office to pick up my receipts from the packages that I mailed and nobody called me Friday. I will get me a P.O. box. They even told me when I was there that I should get a P.O. box, the postmaster. So the answer is it's coming. Because there's a lot of people that want to send me stuff, and I would love it. And it would get here, too. It gets here. Stuff has come to me here. Stuff has come to me. We're gonna have us a big. So I used to think it's gonna be a big round table because that's the water. That's the water. Let's cut the water. That's what I was waiting for. See the water? And then it goes on there. You see? That's what's going in the compost. That's why that's not good. So I gotta take it. I cut it off. It's gonna cut off. I gotta see, and it's going in. You know the hose is in there. It's making it too wet. That's what I was showing y'all. So I'm gonna take the compost, and I'm actually gonna put it on the other side. It's more room too on the other side. The other side is more room. I'm gonna take this compost. We're gonna put it on the other side because the water flows this way when it comes. That's what I was telling you about. It's making it here. You see it. That's making it way too wet. Because every time you do it, which at least is once a week, the way we use the water, maybe once a week. Yeah. And sometimes you don't catch it in time because you're in the house. So, but look at the family. Family love it in there. She's like, you feeling me? So what y'all be doing when y'all go in there? That's what I want to know. Like, what's in there? Oh, mommy going too? You like the rain? You like the water? What am I looking at? I'm looking at you. Is that okay? I know I'll be chewing them away, but you notice I love having conversations with them. I ain't even messing with you. It's wet? You should know that. I live here too. You're the new baby birds. You're the new baby. You're the chicks. But why are you in there? What's in there? Some worms? Some little insects? That's what it is? I just want to know. I want to know. Yeah. A rain barrel, let me tell you where the rain barrel is, honey. The neighbors have shown me where the rain barrel goes. Let me tell you, because that blue thing in the kitchen is going to be the rain barrel. They showed me. My neighbors over there, we won't talk about how the landlord had to cut their water off because they wasn't cooperating, okay? So since he don't want to go fetch some water because it's far away, I came out here one day and I'm like, what? Behold, is one of the little rain. Like it was a bin like the one I got in there. And I put it right here. The way the rain falls off here, honey, you have water for days. So I'm going to put the rain catcher over here. And we're going to catch all the rain and it falls right through. You don't have to put no thing on. It just comes right. And so he gonna have a rude awakening when he noticed that. When he noticed that my little barrel is going to be over here instead of his. He's going to be mad, but I don't care. It's mine. Now, I ain't trying to mess with you because I know your mama don't be playing. I don't want nothing to smoke from your mama, okay? I ain't trying to mess with y'all. This, see, it catches that, but it's also, you guys probably catching the rain too. But I think, what you think about this? I ain't think about y'all. Think about none of y'all. Okay. Let's look on this side. Can we put it over here? I mean, it's plenty room. But it does fall, of course, on both sides. But I think if we could, I can see it. If we push, the other one got too much stuff. We got to get Eric to organize that. I say we push it all the way back here. And then on top of it, we build a shelf, another shelf, and we're going to have the mason come. This way you could store. We're going to take that compost and put it over here. I'm going to have Eric roll it over here. Because you can see inside, you're not going to really get wet. But I don't know. I'm talking stuff. Let me see. The ground is kind of wet though. I have to see. Then we'll have to move it. But how do we, because I'm talking to y'all. Because if we don't, we don't move it. I mean, because we got to keep it from the rain. Because when it rain, it'll be tarantulas. But it could go under here, but I don't want it to, the flies and stuff. Because it could go under here and be protected. We'll see. Look at this. Oh, wait. You know what, y'all? Remember I was talking about a stick to take with me? Look at my stick. It's a bamboo stick. This is going to be my stick. I'm going to take it with me. This is wet, but is this wet too? It's kind of wet. I got my stick, y'all. Look. All right, you don't need it. Oh, this is what he used to make the handles for that. Oh, I love it. I got my stick, y'all. I got my stick. Oh my God, I love it. Look at me. They go, they got my old lady. Oh, come on, let's go back to the house. Oh, I got my stick, y'all. I love it. I feel so much more secure. Now I feel like taking a walk. I wish somebody would. I wish the dog would. I really don't wish though. But I'm a stick, y'all. I'm so happy. We're gonna get us a welcome mat over here. Normally I would never come in, but I know the floors is now just that clean. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna put a rain barrel, but you're right. If I move, Shanika, you're right. If I move the compost, then a rain barrel would be there too, catch the rain over there and on the other side. Because remember the day that we ran out of water because of the electricity going off. Because of the electricity going off, we ain't had no water. I had water stored in some other containers, but the rainwater would have been real nice. What's that? That white thing on the floor. I'm gonna get it together in here. I'm gonna get it together. We took a little hiatus. That's the door. Make sure I cut off that light. We took a little hiatus, but it's time. I got this time in here. I gotta take it seriously. I got my friend was gonna come in September. Two of them, Sister Rashida and Sister Goddess. And I was looking so forward to having them. I wanted actually them to be tests. So I was gonna let them stay. Of course, they're my family, like family. I was gonna let them come and stay. They came up together, so they both in the Cape Coast. Come and stay together. Come up together, and then they was gonna stay in the rooms, and test them out. So it could still happen. But I love it. I can see the guests sitting here chilling. They both have their own rooms. The kitchen is big enough. I said eventually I'll get a good dining room table. It's going to be lovely. The only other thing that I need to be doing is that bicycle right there that I paid to get fixed. And I cleaned it. I'm going to start taking her out. Yeah, Lumso, especially. Thank you, the book's so pretty. Yeah, thank you, Kristen. The doom soap that, you know what's interesting? I was saying this. You know how like Accra, literally there's be lights out. So the doom soap is real. It's just general lights out. I noticed here it don't have a general lights out too much. You know what would be messing up in the countryside? It'd be the wind and the rain. The rain will blow a wire out. It'd be the transformer blew from the rain or the wind. It'd be the tree fell on the line. It's countryside stuff. I noticed that. I said they don't really do the lights out too much. And then the town, they don't really have lights out at all. So I paid somebody, an electrician, because he did it for his house too. I'm now supposed to be connected to the town lights. So I shouldn't really have the lights. I solved, well, these people been staying over here, going through this for years, they told me. And somebody told me when I first moved 2 years ago, you can pay somebody, get a good electrician, and he can take you off one and put you on the town lights. And I paid 200 CDs, which is $20. And now I seem like I'm on the town lights. So we might not have the lights going off. If it does, it'll be for a very, very short while. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, but Accra, oh my God. Yeah, she looks so radiant in your element today. Thank you. Yep, true, thank you. Yeah, I think I walked to the farm. We took a walk. I walked this morning. I was like, if I want to be radiant, just get outside more. And then, of course, do y'all see the garden outfit? The garden outfit is gardening, honey. We got the shoes to match. Everybody wear the green boots, but we can't do green. We just can't. We got to have blue, okay? Yes, I lived in a little Ashanti village years ago. Those little incidents take days. You know this. You know this. How often do they go out? Um, well, in Accra, um, it depends where you live, but I'm gonna give you some. It can go out once a week. It can go out a couple of times a month. Not like every week. It's so unpredictable. I think there might be a schedule where they have scheduled ones, and I never got the schedule. I gotta go, I guess, but it could go. You feel it, when it goes out. It depends on your area, because I lived in Osu, and Osu don't play that. Osu lights really ever go out. Osu really ever goes out, but it went out I think twice since I lived there, and somebody told me it really goes out. I noticed it. But when I was in Alajo and Tete, it was a mess. They lights went out all the time. It depends on the area too. That Weja, Sister Jam, the Weja, Kasu. I was more in Weja. Tete was Weja. That one, it was. I felt like it was every week. Sometimes, yeah, it was more than once or twice. But here, the general lights out. Mine go out because we on some faulty line here, so the town would be on, and you see us back here dark. And Sister said it. The last time was I think 6 to 7 days. Countryside, they don't. She's absolutely right. It ain't like the city. Somebody on it. They gonna get to it and they get to it. And then and they gotta go around. They gotta go around, and sometimes they don't even know. There's places they don't even know the lights off. They get in the truck and they ride around and see and ask the people, is the lights on or is this me? And then they fix it. Oh, it's countryside stuff. Since I know you really know. So yes, sister, we see you. Yes. Do you have a main road to your village? I do. We have a main road to the village. Yeah, we do. To the village up there or this village? If the one up there, there's definitely a main road. Matter of fact, the one up there in Woolly, we are off the main road, and it's a beautiful paved road too. Very nice. This one's a main road too. Everybody call it Bungalow Road because I guess there's some teacher bungalows here, but it's actually called Lick Pay. Lick Pay, but we call it Bungalow. But Lick Pay is a definitely road into the village. And remember, when you come in here, let's say you come to Hawaii, you're gonna be stopping at the station. So it's all. This is why I moved here. The paved roads is off the chain wonderfully, better than some places in Accra. So yeah, there's a main road to where I am. From the village, from the station down whatever that other road. They got one road, it's ECG on it, so they call it ECG Road. I love it. And they be names on it. Let me tell y'all, because we Americans. So when I first got here, I remember that I used to read the signs. That's how I knew the street I was going. I would call them streets. And I used to Kojo Thompson Road, let's say, what's his name? Uh, Samora Michelle Road, like whatever I knew, Lickpay Road, Tobey Road. I remember when I first in the car, I used to be trying to tell the taxi drivers before Bolt was big. And I used to be like, no, you just go down Kojo Thompson, and then you go down Dr. Apoku Street, and then you go down Esther Oklu Street. And he's like, what? I said, yeah, it's the signs. It's the signs. No. No, they don't do that. They say ECG Road. I know it's not called ECG Road. And I know this road's not called Bungalow Road, it's called Lickpay. And I know the road that I come up is called, I love the road, it's called Klokpo. Klokpo. No, you gotta say the junction there, the first junction, the junction where the police be outside. Yeah, I had to get used to that. But I know all the road names. And every time I say, people say, that's good, like, that's cool, that's how it should be. But we don't do that here. We don't, some people don't read, some people don't read the English, or some people don't read that language, or so. But yeah, Lickpay Road is the road that leads that they call Bungalow Road. It's better to know what they call it than what it is. That's another thing. You say Lickpay, they be like, what road is that? Bungalow. Okay, Bungalow. They named the roads by what's on it. I think it's cool. I love it, but I just had to get used to that. So I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, yeah. ECG Road, right? ECG Road, Electrical Company of Ghana, either candle or generator. I love it, right? Either candle or generator. Yes. And so telling me you don't live near a good the road says good morning. Hey, Fidel Bonella, how are you? Yes, yeah, that one. This is why. That's right. The plantain cellar, the filling, the wash basin. That's the big one. The car wash. They call it the wash basin. And then that way, not the first one, but the second one. Or else it's the second one or the third one. That's how they know. Oh, the wash station. Oh, the first one. Yeah, it's not that street because I'll go look at the dang street. I'll be looking at the street. It be on so and so, the talk back. No, no, no. Where's that? What's it? I had to learn that. I found that out and I cried when I came up here. I'd be like, why they call it Bungalow Road? Because it's called Lickpay. Because I looked at the sign. Oh, girl. That's when you call, like, that's when you just, that's like educated food, like the Black America, that was educated food right there. They was like, ain't nobody reading on them names. We got a name for it. Was this an ECG Road? I was like, okay, girl. Yes, Washington Bay. That's right, Washington Bay. That's exactly right. Yes, well, we have very few street names, so a relatively new concept, and I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that. Thank you. That's hilarious, and I feel you. Yes, child. I was like, down to so and so, because in the States, you got to say, right? You go down First Street, then you go down Myrtle Avenue, then you turn on, they had none of that. They was looking at me like, how you even know the names? I said, oh, I read it on the sign. I was doing too much. They looked at me like, you read it on the sign? Yeah, the sign. It said Lickpay. Yeah? Lickpay Road? No, Bungalow. Bungalow Road. So I remember the ex showed me, he's like, look, these are the bungalows. I said, oh, okay, but it's not even a lot of bungalows. But at one time, the teachers from the school, there's a school called, I think, Franco, and the teachers would live on that road, and they lived in bungalows. It's called Bungalow Road. Don't get it big stuff. Don't sit there and say no lick pay. Leak pay. I was like, I learned today, okay? Where's my stick? Don't play with me. Yo, we running out of battery. It was so much fun hanging out with y'all. I had a jolly good time. Tomorrow, guess what we're going to do tomorrow, though? I want you to know. Tomorrow, we're going to clean the porch, and we're going to go inside and clean as well. But we definitely going to clean the porch. I promise you that one. Tomorrow, we got ish to do. All right, now that we got my little stick, I'm feeling really wonderful. Good evening. Good evening. I gotta iron that, not iron. I gotta water that stuff. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna take my little garden bag. It's my garden bag, y'all. But it's my garden bag. That's been out here all day. I love living in a place where you can leave your stuff outside and it'll be there when you come back. Wonderful life. I lock the door. I don't always lock the door. But it be y'all. That's why I lock the door, because it be y'all. Y'all be like, you ain't locking your door? Nope. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't dare. I'm just saying, no, they wouldn't do it because if they get caught and you say thief and everybody, they get a beating. They get a public beating, y'all. They beat the thieves. Can you imagine if we did that in the States? They used to do that back in the day. I used to live on the Park Slope, but it was closer to Fifth Avenue. I used to hang on Fifth Avenue. When I was growing up, Fifth Avenue, see, I tell you we got named, it was on Fifth Avenue. It was known for, 4th and Fifth Avenue was where the Puerto Ricans lived. And honey, you come up in 4th and Fifth Avenue, in the Puerto Rican section of Brooklyn, man, they would beat your ass. And we was marveled. We never saw black people be looking like, damn, why we don't do that shit? Somebody steal beef and it would beat the ass. So actually, that wasn't the first time I saw it. I actually saw it in Brooklyn on 5th and 4th Avenue, where the Puerto Ricans was living at that time, and they would run. If one fought, the whole neighborhood would come on and fight. That was Brooklyn when I was growing up. We didn't do that in our neighborhoods. I don't know what we was doing. Anyway, I want to thank y'all so much. I am feeling very relaxed. Hey, the empowerment, where you been? Hey, sis, just having to come on you live. Yeah, I know, because they don't be telling you. Hey, evil. Girl, we was in the garden. We had a lot of fun. We took walks. We had nice talks. We learned a lot about compost from Professor Shanika Bedford. She taught me a lot, and I'm going to get on it tomorrow. And also, we learned about the wire mesh for the banana trees that possibly need more water, so we should have some water. I learned a lot, and I'm so grateful. I had a great, beautiful day with y'all. It was like hanging out with my friends. Like, I love y'all. And we definitely wore the garden outfit today. We wore it, honey, we wore it. And it's a beautiful Saturday. It started off a little wonky, it was just me, but it turned out to be very introspective and beautiful. And we also was reminded that there's a planetary shift, so you're gonna feel it in the body. And I was reminded that there's also Mercury retrograde, so we're feeling it. We are still in Cancer season, but we're going out, and we're going into Leo season. It's gonna be a lot of energy popping right now. You're gonna be feeling like you can do it all. You're gonna be doing it. Don't be shocked when you build a whole, like gazebo yourself by hand. That's Leo stuff. It's gonna be sunshine. Leos are gonna be magnets. We're gonna be magnets. We're gonna be magnets. It's gonna be sunny. Everybody gonna be leading shit. You're gonna be sticking to the fast. You're gonna go out with a bang. You're gonna go out with a bang. It's about to get high powered up in this piece. Because the Leo, I'm gonna be back to that one. Ever gonna be tired. I'm gonna tire out the youngsters because they're gonna be tired when I'm on my Leo game. Yeah, it's gonna be on. You're gonna be glowing. You're gonna be attractive. You're gonna be wearing golds and oranges. You're gonna masculine energy is gonna be off the yoke, but yet it's a big thing, Leos. We got masculine energy because we're leaders, we're independent, but we rally the troops, but we're also very attractive, and it's because the sun is attractive. So very attractive meaning that, doesn't mean like you're good looking or not. Attractive is attractive, it means you attract, right? Because the sun attracts, right? So you're gonna be very vibrant. It's gonna be a very nice mixture of masculine and feminine energy. So just, live your whole, enjoy the Leo season. It's great. I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it, This usually Leo season, I wanna travel, I wanna go places and do things. That's not necessarily say that's gonna happen. Traveling might be right to the farm and back. Like now that I'm gonna go every day on the farm. I want actually Ratty, I'll plug this in, a few more minutes together. I want Ratty to build me a gazebo. A small, nice size, but smaller. A small one, so I could go stay there on the farm and chill out. Only I want him to use the metal sheets or something. Yeah, the metal sheets I think is. I want him to use those for the top because he built something similar for the goats. The goats live in a nice little house. Those are my goats. So I would like him to build that with the metal sheets, so when it rains, I can stay out there. I really, really want that. And of course, now we're gonna have to do a whole thing, because if you build the gazebo, then I'm gonna need a bench, come on now. Need a little bench, that's the I'm gonna say, could you build me a little table? It's not gonna be big, it's just gonna be a little something. Because it has the metal sheets, it's not for plants and stuff, it's just for sitting inside. Maybe protecting some plants if I did. No, I'm not gonna do it. Just a little gazebo house, okay? Bamboo. We're gonna do it. Leo season. We're gonna just be here. We're just gonna go off and just go over there. So we might be on the farm every day. But the Wi-Fi on the farm, we're not gonna be able to really Wi-Fi. We're not gonna really be able to broadcast from there. It's just for me. That's real peace and quiet. Yeah. All right. I love y'all. I'm very rested by. Oh no, it was 4 o'clock, and I didn't close the windows. Oh, I hope I have to burn mosquito coils tonight. All right, y'all. I love y'all. So I will get that P.O. Box Queen, and I will definitely get you the information. Yes, you have to rewatch because I love your garden talk. Oh, yeah, we had a ball. You're going to love your garden talk. We had a ball. Thank you. That's beautiful. I'm going to listen from the beginning. Yes. Oh, it was such a great day. It was such a great day. We walked, went to the farm. Like, we really, and I learned a lot. Like, I know I said that already, but thank you. I'm going to really go back and use it. You're going to be proud of me, my teachers. I don't know anything about that stuff, but I'm so willing to learn because I love this. And, you just can't have the outfit. Just can't have the outfit and don't know nothing. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just look the part. You want to be the part. All right. I'll see you in the next one. Love you, ladies. Peace and blessings.